This is a Tong session for a friend of mine, chronic knee pain. I'm going to make a makeshift Tong session. I've heard that Tong is when you tap on the acupuncture doll with the different meridians, and it taps into the collective superconscious, the nothing but pure consciousness of the divine dreamer, the collective. And it works for mental, spiritual, and physical health. And I heard that even you don't necessarily even need the magnet hammer or even the doll even. There was an instance where there was a medical emergency on an airplane, and a woman, I think they used a Coke bottle to simulate the body, and they tried to pinpoint a lot of the essential basic points, acupuncture points, that would be on the human body as if it were a doll, and they tapped with like a straw or something. I'm going to be improvising with a Guinness bottle, so that you know that this is the head. So that says gallbladder 3 for monkey mind, where the hairline is somewhere up there, and just below that is GB4, and other various, mostly GB points up on the head. The Crown Commander 20, of course, is on the top. I'll tap on the top. That will simulate the Crown Commander 20. The back of it will be the different points, mostly GB points, like the wind pool underneath the skull. Good for clearing colds, flus, clearing the clarity of your mind. I forget what else he said exactly. And then right below the ear, right underneath here, that's the GB meridian. I can't remember the points. And then there's the one at the center, right underneath the occiput. And then right here on the back will be the T123, good for your immunity, like near the spine. I guess it should probably be here, maybe. T123. T123, good for your immunity. Good for clearing depression. Of course, whenever you raise the armpit, it's good for depression too. Then on the front will be CV17, the Sea of Tranquility. You take your thumb, just make circles with the thumb, counterclockwise, then clockwise. That's good for centering and calming, right there. And then on the belly, like a seat of power, 4 points above the navel. That's CV4. That's the seat of power. Then 2 points below the navel will all be in this basic region here, but that's 2 points. That's the sea of energy, and 4 points below is the gate of the origin. That will be somewhere down there. Then for the liver meridian, right, which is right here, good for clearing anger, irritation, irritability, stress. Clears the liver. That's where we bounce on. Remember with the bouncing qigong? That's liver 3. And that one on the left foot with the heart 7, which is right there. Good for clearing depression and the past, letting go of trauma, depression, grief, sadness. You press in on the heart 7. And this point here, heart 7 on the right, and the liver 3, that's good for opening up the heart chakra. So I'll work that. Now, for our bottle, it's going to get kind of tricky, so for the arms and the hands. So what I'm going to do is this point here will be the arm and hand, and the lower part will be the different points, the spleen and stomach points on the legs. Right down here will be simulate for tapping on the liver 3. Down here is the kidney 1. Which is, of course, right here. This is good for your immune system. Of course, the Jing energy, sexual energy, the whole kidney meridian. There's another kidney point right above the knee on the lower thigh. It's also good for your immunity. And, of course, right here is the kidney 27, also good for your immune system. Tapping right there. Kidney 27. I think those are some of the basic essential points. Of course, I'll be tapping on the lung 1, which is good for coughs. It's good for the letting go point, like right here. See the collarbone? You go from the collarbone outwards, and then down here, that's the letting go point. Massage that, tap that, needle from the sky, counterclockwise, clockwise to de-escalate energy, and then retonify clockwise. So counterclockwise is drawing out the essence, any toxins. What's the word I'm looking for? And then So we're working that, the lung 1. And then, of course, the gallbladder 21, which connects to the wood element in the liver, right here, right in the middle of the, up on the shoulders. The wood element, wood goes to fire, which is the pericardium. This is the pericardium 6, pericardium 5 on the back, and then pericardium 7, and then P8 is the palace of labor, the Lao Gung point. That's very good for the heart. So when we do Qigong, golden light up in the spine and toxins out. Anyway, so from fire to earth, which is around the spleen, we did the 5, connecting the 5 element Qigong, which we won't get into right now. And then to earth to metal. So metal up to the lung 1. Lung 1 is the metal. That's we'll be working that point. And then after metal gets water, and that's when you sink into the K1s for water. But we're not doing the 5 element Qigong just now. Although maybe we should. Real quick, I'll show it to you. Before we get started, I won't do much. Just so exhale here. Slightly bend the knees, shoulder width, tongue to the roof of the mouth, deep belly breathing. Exhale. So we're going up from earth to metal. Remember the lung 1's metal. And then metal to water. This is when we sink into the knees, just ever so slightly a bit more because we're sinking into the K1s. To water, then we go up water to earth. Water goes into the earth and nourishes it, making it to wood. So wood, GB, gallbladder 21, right there. And then this is the wood gets burned by fire. Lightning strikes the trees. And this is where you straighten out the legs. You straighten out the pericardium line that I showed you. And you hold the breath here. And then you exhale, sink into the knees again a little bit. And you go up, sink into the knees, water, wood, fire, hold the breath, exhale. Inhale, hold the breath, exhale. Earth, metal, water as you start to sink into the K1s a little bit. Then it goes up to the wood at the GB21. Then the pericardium line, hold the breath, straighten everything out, hold the breath, and exhale. That's connecting the 5 elements in the body and the organs. So anyway, I just wanted to review that. So anyway, back to the Tongren session. You can watch this anytime for a pick-me-up. It connects into the field of the superconscious, of the divine dreamer, like the Hindus talk about, with Vishnu's divine dream, opening and closing of the lotus. Nothing but pure consciousness. In the beginning was the pure consciousness. Always always will be. Even if it seems like we have an unconsciousness, we don't. It's not. Not even when we dream or have a deep sleep. Nothing but the consciousness is going on. Hold on a second. Let me just get... hold on a second. Okay, so let's plug this in. Okay, so where are my tools I'll be using? Oh yeah. Okay, I'll be using a basic pencil. Maybe this thing for a pipe, metal one. I don't have a magnet hammer, but you don't really need it. And then I'll experiment with a padded drum. So those are the basic points I'll be working. I'm trying to think what would be good for the knee. The right behind the knee is right behind the knee. It's actually good for lower back pain. I don't know. Maybe it will be good for the actual knee itself too, because it is a point, but it's on the kidney. It's on the bladder meridian, bladder 40. It's good for the lower back, but bladder 40 right behind the knees is, like I said, will be off to the side on the lower back. Will be bladder 40. And I'll just tap all over. Maybe I'll hit some points that might especially be good for the knees or something. Hopefully the bladder meridian will be good. It's releasing fears, concerns, trauma. That's what the negative emotions in the bladder and kidneys. Good emotions, stillness, calmness, gentleness, silence, stillness. Those are the good, positive emotions you want to have. You don't want to let the fear, the cancer, the illness, mental, spiritual, physical illness, just follow the line from east to west on the wind, and you remain at the center. So you don't get caught up in the 10,000 things, the dragon power. You let the dragon power, because if you get caught up in the 10,000 things, the dragon power will come and devour the 10,000 things, and you'll be caught up and devoured by that dragon power. So you want to rest like a corpse with the dragon power all around you. So let go of the fear and the concern. So maybe working on the bladder and kidney meridians might help to release that. Okay, without any further ado, let's get to the session. This specific session will be for Barba Barsnina. For a makeshift, I would like to have a person blow into it, but I guess that's not necessary. You don't even need a photo. I asked Randy about whether have me put a photo in front of or underneath or something as you're working. That's unnecessary, but that's okay. I'm just going to whisper. This session, it's this Tong session. May it be connected to the collective of the superconscious of the divine dreamer. Be for Barba Barsnina in Granby. I'm currently facing a westerly direction from Wales, Massachusetts. This session will be for Barba Barsnina in Granby. May it affect her body, speech, and mind, body, mind, spirit. So this is for Barba Barsnina. Okay, Barba Barsnina. This session, let me do a little Reiki. This session is for Barba Barsnina. Okay, so we're going to begin the tapping. We're going to begin with this first. I guess we'll... Bladder 40 behind the knee. Bladder 40 behind the right knee. Bladder 40. Now bladder 40, the left knee. I don't know all the points on the back. Should pay attention. I'm learning a bunch of points, but the spleen. There's a bunch of spleen points on the what is it? The inner part of the legs, lower and upper legs, or the inner thigh. I can't remember what they're called. Spleen was connected to the lesser, I think the, was it yin organs? The spleen is the yang, so they all have a pairing yin organ or something, which would be the stomach and the pancreas. Anyway, the negative emotions associated with that are worry, anxiety, and mistrust, counteracted by openness, fairness, good trusting energy, good intention power. So I'll tap on the lower legs, on the sides of the right leg. Hopefully I'm getting some spleen points that I can't remember the exact names of. And then I'll tapping on the left leg, upper lower leg. And we'll tap on the hand. So the upper part of the sides of the bottle is the left. Tapping on the left hand and arm, all up and down the left hand and arm. Getting all the points there. Now the right arm and hand, the upper part of the bottle. Now we're going to get, I guess, the T123, good for immunity, on the upper part of the spine, where I showed you, just below the neck. Now we're tapping on the back of the skull, the different points there. I can't remember the names of all the points. One's called the wind. I thought it was called the clearing the wind pool or something. And then there's one right underneath the skull. Those are good for like flus and colds or something, but I can't remember what else. Good for releasing also depression. And right underneath the earlobe on the side of the neck here, right underneath, going on. That's good for clearing things from the past and clearing clarity of mind. And so it's on the back of the bottle. Hoping getting all those GB points. They're mostly GB points, gallbladder. And tapping on the Crown Commander 20. Opening up the crown chakra. We'll tap on the front of the head, like right where the hairline is. I think for me it's probably around there where the horns would come out. GB3. Just below it is GB4. That's good for monkey mind. So tapping all around there. A lot of gallbladder points in general that runs up here. You tap from here. You say positive affirmations. That clears up a lot of things and ingrains, like I feel confident, safe, and secure. Tapping starting here and all around to the back, right to that point. I can't remember the name of the point, but it's a GB point. Right next on the level of the earlobe on the neck. Good for cough, so we'll tap right where the letting go point, helping to let things go. The lung 1, the metal element in the body. It's good for coughs. I think too, he said. The GB27 right on the shoulders, wood element. We'll tap on the CV17 right in the center of the chest. The sea of tranquility. This chant I'm about to, it's good for long distance healing, so maybe this will help with the long distance effect of the superconscious collective. Okay, we'll do it 3 times. That was with the wood, the metal, and then we'll do it with the padded thing afterwards. So we'll start on, go back to the metal on the GB, gallbladder 21, right in the middle of the shoulder, top of the shoulder. Said this session is for Barbara Busbina and Granby. You're in the collective. Consciousness of the divine dreamer. I don't know, I'm starting to feel something. I'm feeling calmer, lighter. Heavy on top, light on bottom. Mingu always says, stillness is the master of all movement. heavy heavy is the mother of the light. Heavy on top, light on bottom. Cool in the head, cool in the heart. This is the sanjiao, triple burner, the 6th unclassified organ. 9 o'clock to 11 is the hour of the sanjiao, the 3 jiaos. So the head and the heart is 1 jiao, the abdominal organs is another jiao, and then the coolness out the feet is the 3rd jiao. Or maybe it's the head is 1, heart and liver, and then the abdomen. But in any case, you cool down the head, you cool down the heart and liver, then you warm up the abdomen and cool out the feet. So you have the 3 jiaos. Cool, cool, warm in the abdomen, cool out the feet. Might be good to do that around bedtime because an hour of the triple burner is 9 o'clock to 11. I think it's the hour of the boar? No, hour of the dog maybe. Also, so we're tapping on the GB21 still. Okay, we're going to go on the right behind the knee on the right. Ladder 40. Maybe it will have some effect on the knee as well. I know it's good for the lower back. Not that you necessarily have any problems with the lower back, but that's what that point is especially good for. I must admit I probably don't know a whole lot of what I'm doing. That's okay. Okay, well now we're just tapping along the points on the back a little bit. Just various points, lower back, middle back, upper back. Now we're going on the T123, good for immunity. Upper spine, just below the neck. Crown Commander 20. Now we're tapping on the GB points, with the wind pool and the point below along the earlobe line. Different GB points, right in the center of the, underneath the skull, the occiput. Now we're tapping on the GB3, GB4, good for clearing monkey mind, GB gallbladder 3, along the hairline where the horns will come out. Now we're tapping on the lung 1, metal element, letting go point. So CV17. Now the seat of power, CV, that's the conception vessel. CV4, CV6, the gate of the origin, 4 points below the navel, gate of the origin, that's CV6. Now we're tapping on the liver 4 on the left foot. Now this the LV3, liver 3 on the right foot. Now just going, hopefully we're hitting some spleen points, I don't know, on the lower, inner and outer, right leg and foot, no, right leg, I'm sorry, lower, upper and lower and right leg, left leg, upper and lower, yeah, oh my god, am I feeling something, I don't know, holy cow. I don't know if this is working, but it's definitely doing something for me. It's just a freaking it's just a bottle, but okay, I'm tapping on the left points on the various hand. Like hopefully I'm hitting the large intestine 4, which is right there, good for anxiety and sleep, relaxation. The large intestine 4 on the left. I'm doing that on the right. And other various points that I'll show you. I think I've shown you already, but I'll show you again sometime on the right arm, like the large intestine 10 and 11, which is good for blood and blood pressure, which is like right there. LI11, good for blood and blood pressure. Work those points. Needle from the sky, massage, tap. Same on the other side. Large intestine 11 and 10. I'll work on the crooked marsh, this is called the crooked marsh, right in the middle. And back to the lung 1 again. Letting go point. Oh! I didn't do the K1. Right in the center of the bottom of the feet, the bubbling well point. Good for grounding, probably, I would imagine. You know, it could be, because when you have your feet firmly on the ground, your hands will be warmer. When the earth is not firmly situated on the earth or the ground, you might have colder hands. But when you're firmly connected, the K1s are connected to the earth and ground. Of course, this is good for immunity also. I suppose I should do the kidney... Oh, you know what? Hold on a second. Kidney 27, which is just above the nipple. I guess we'll do it like right above the harp. Kidney 27. Good for immune system. And then the, I think it's called the kidney, oh my god, I'm trying to think what is it. Yes, kidney number, that was kidney 27, kidney 1, bottom. Then we have another kidney point up here, but I don't remember. Kidney 3, which is like right, I think I've shown this before. See the ankle bone? And you go down, like right there, right at the end near the Achilles tendon. That's the kidney 3. That's good for tonifying yin energy. So, let's see. I don't have the doll for the actual point on the official doll, but the kidney number 3, that's the foot, is foot for the liver 3. So the ankle would be somewhere here will be the on the side, lower side, not right here for the liver 3, but the kidney 3 will be somewhere here right at the bottom. So I'm tapping on the kidney number 3, tonifying yin energy in the body. This is on the lower leg. This is on the right side. I'll do the other side. Okay. Sending long distance at healing. Om. Although the last session with the pad, we'll tap as much as we can. Okay. So we'll do tapping on the lower leg. Kidney 3, same point. Now the liver 3, top of the foot above the toe, on both feet, both sides. Seat, gate of the origin, LV4 and 6, seat of power. CV17, Sea of Tranquility, Kidney 27, Lung 1, GB 21, Crown Commander 20, GB 3 and 4, Monkey Mind, Tap on the back, different GB points mostly there, back of the head. Tapping on the different points on the spine. For the arm points, LI 11 and 10 for blood pressure and blood. Heart 7. Lung 9, which is just here underneath the thumb. This is the lung meridian. In fact, massaging from this point, this is the lung point here. This is lung 9. This clears the fire within the metal element within the body, cooling down the fire within the metal element. So let's see, we got yeah, lung 9, heart 7, pericardium 7, pericardium 6, 5, and then on the other side, on the right arm. Oh, ladder 40 on the right, behind the right knee. Behind the left knee. T1, 2, 3. Tap over. Okay. The session was for Barbara, barsnina, and Granby. May it be virtuous. May it work for the best. Body, speech, and mind, body, mind, spirit. Namaste, or whatever they say. Oh, namaskar. Hope it have felt something. I know I'm feeling something. I can't believe it. I'm humming. I don't know why, but hope it did something. I'll post this right away.